guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma. I just got back from York Unleashed. York Unleashed is a small convention in York. It runs for one day and it's been going I think 4 years now. So I went for the first time on Sunday and it was great. It was really awesome. I brought my camera and I didn't take a single picture. I didn't film anything because I just really enjoyed the day, and because it's such a small con and it was one day and it's quite contained in a small area, is at York Racecourse. It was busy and there were a lot of people around, and it was just nice to go to one of these small cons and get to actually talk to people and talk to cosplayers and meet artists and things like that. So I had a really great time, and my friend Ellie came with me and we went dressed as Doc and Marty, which was really awesome. A few people wanted our photos, which was super nice. That always feels really good. And yeah, we saw a lot of Rick and Mortys, which was an interesting dynamic, and yeah, loads of really amazing cosplayers and things. Yeah, it was just a really good time. It was funny because it was such a small amount of comics and artists and things like that compared to like toy sales, basically, which I'm okay with. I like toys, you know I like toys, but yeah, so it was tiny and it was interesting. You couldn't have it for more than a day, or at least you couldn't go for more than a day because that's as much as there is to do. But it was a really nice time, and yeah, it was nice and relaxing compared to like an MCM or something. It was really low-key and chilled out and just really nice. Predictably, I spent some money there, so I shall show you what I bought, the art and stuff that I bought. So this is kind of like a post-con haul. So there were some publishers there from their own comics publishing company. They specialised in horror. They made little horror magazines and things like that. So they had a lot of their own work that they had published, and this was something that I bought. It's The Little Book of Mermaids. They're called Frisson Comics. Not sure exactly how you would pronounce that, but that's the publisher. And yeah, so this was by Rebecca and Katie, and it's gorgeous. It's like a book of poetry along with these amazing portraits of mermaids, which is like super beautiful. It's so amazing. So they were super awesome. Also met a man called Duncan Thompson, who is a writer, an independent writer who publishes his own books, and these are two of them. He's writing a horror trilogy. So the third one isn't yet out, but yeah, so the first two are, so I just got the first two so that I could see, and they're kind of supernatural horror, and they sound really cool, and unfortunately I haven't read them yet, so I can't give you a rundown, but the premise is really good. And yeah, so the first one is Within the Dark Places, I think, and then it's Where the Darkness Hides. So once I have read them, I'll update you on what they're like. But he seemed like a really cool guy, and yeah, like I say, the premise really interested me, and I like a bit of horror, and he signed those for me. So one day when everyone is reading Within the Dark Places, I'll be like, haha. We saw another small artist whose name unfortunately I didn't get. Ellie will have all of the business cards, so I'll try and get names from her for the description later. But I got this amazing Rick and Morty print, which is like, it's like Studio Ghibli style Rick and Morty, and I thought that was like completely amazing. And I also got, which was super cute, a little Professor Layton notebook and pen, and it's got a little Luke Triton badge, and my friend Ellie got one with the Professor Layton badge, so we're like the duo. My mum bought me a couple of prints. Well, she bought me one print, and then the guy was like, oh, you get 2 prints, you get a free print with that. So I got this Back to the Future print because it's got me on it, and I was dressed as Marty, and I was like, it's me, I need to have it. So I do, and look at it, he's doing the derpy face in all of them. What a legend. And yeah, and I got another one for free with it. So I got a Goonies poster, Never Say Die, which is amazing. But now I need more frames, and I don't know where I'm gonna put them because I just keep buying prints. So here's another print, another Back to the Future print. It's me again. It's yeah, it's Marty McFly with the DeLorean, like the poster style. and I thought that was amazing, so I'll have to put that up somewhere as well. Just can't help myself. If it's got the character that I'm cosplaying on it, I have to have it. It's like a thing. This is a comic by Paul Roper. Hope I'm saying his name right. It's called 21 Demons, and this is just like a little first issue comic. Yeah, it sounded like such an awesome premise. It's like a kind of take on, you know, angels and demons style world. Yeah, and so he's got like a preview book coming out in like a prequel episode to explain the start of the story, coming out, I think he said, in October, and then the first actual book will be coming out in December, which will have presumably this first issue in it. And then he'll do a run of like 5 books, which I thought sounded really great because I loved the sound of the story. And the fact that he said we want to do it as a set of books to wrap up and then not do any more, so the story is complete. I really like that, instead of just having an ongoing series for the sake of making a series and keeping making it, but actually having a story that you want to tell and then finishing the story. I really approve of that. So I've got the little first issue to read, and yeah, I'm really excited about this one. And I got 2 more prints because I just can't help myself. This one luckily has got the business card in the back. So this is Carolyn Edwards. Sketch cards, portraits, cartoons, murals and prints. But yeah, and oh, she's got an Etsy, so Spirited Portraits on Etsy if you want to buy any of these. And it was really hard to choose, honestly, because there were so many amazing portraits. So she sells them in different sized prints. So I got 2 small ones. Naturally, I got this beautiful Doc and Marty because look at them, and I was like, it's me again. And Ellie got one too, so it was like the 2 of us there. And this amazing Red Dwarf portrait, which has both Hollies in it. And look at it, it's got the Scudder in it as well. It's so cool. So yeah, she was awesome. And very complimentary about our costumes, so those are really cool. And more pictures that I'll have to put up somewhere, somehow. So as I said, there were many toys and things, like toy resellers and things like that, who had old school stuff, you know, just like boxes of action figures and things like that, and old games and stuff. So I couldn't leave without buying stupid toys. And at the moment, my favourite form of stupid toy is blind boxes. I'm way into blind boxes. I know they're dumb, but they're just so fun. And I found 2 Funko ones that I'd never seen before that were super amazing, and I had to have them. So the first one was a Dr. Seuss mystery box, and I got the Cat in the Hat. Look how amazing he is, he's got his umbrella. So that was amazing. That was a win from that one, although it's Dr. Seuss, so how could you lose? And the other one I got was this one, which is super amazing, and it's kind of a blind box. It's part of their like Mystery Minis series, but you get the one that is like the arcade machine. So I got this Frogger one because I thought it looked super cool, and I've kept the box, obviously, as you can tell from this, because it's just so cool. It's like a little arcade machine. And look, it's Frogger. Look at him, he's got his little tie and briefcase. He's hopping off to work and trying not to die in traffic. Oh, Frogger. And he's really big and high quality as well. But I guess that's because they're actual Funko ones. So they're super amazing. They made me really happy. And the last thing I got, you have to promise not to laugh about. If you know you're going to laugh at me, then you should skip past it because I'll be sad. But so there are all these old school toy sellers, and I kept seeing Care Bears. Most of the old school toy ones seem to have Care Bears. And like the old school ones from when I used to watch them, I had a VHS of like 3 Care Bears episodes when I was a kid. And I had that with a few things. I'd have a VHS of something that would have like 3 episodes on it, and that was all that we had. So I would just rewatch those episodes over and over again. And it kind of started off as a joke, and towards the end of the day it became, I can't live without a Care Bear. So I got myself a Cheer Bear. Oh, so cute. Hello. And it's like a proper old school Cheer Bear. For some reason When I looked it up, modern Care Bear Cheer Bear seems to be a darker pink. Don't know why. But yeah, so I was such a child, I was like, I'm having this. And so yeah, I have a new Care Bear friend. And that's everything I got and everything I saw at the convention at York Unleashed. It was a super amazing time. It was just quiet and low-key, and we had plenty of time to sit down and kind of look around at things and admire people's costumes and talk to people, and that just made it really nice, and it definitely makes me want to do more small cons. But yeah, it was really fun and it was accessible to everyone. You know, my mum went with her boyfriend and his son, and it was just really sweet. So yeah, I'm definitely still going to do bigger cons. I really want to do MCM in October if I can. I have to wait for timetables and things, but yes, if that's possible, then I definitely want to do that. And I have LeakyCon coming up in a couple of weeks, which I'm so excited for. So yeah, more convention related things very soon. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Like it if you liked it, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you next time for more nerdy, dorky things, probably.